regards to the zero to infinity your mind is we'll talk about positive affirmations, when to use them, when not to use them specifically. We'll have some brain training that will go on. We'll have some visualization for success, visualizing it in how many different ways, from how many different perspectives. If you really want something to come to fruition, you want to harness the power of visualizing, it can be from many different people's perspectives, not just yours. Right? That's what makes it so real, is you can pop yourselves in the seat of many different people and you can get there. We have an amazing energy healer and coach, Monique, my wife.
I am an energy healer. I teach intuitive development and a spiritual mentor, and I help people learn about themselves and how to use their energy and the energy around them to create realities that they really enjoy and want to live, not something that they feel like they have to live.
So some other things we're going to talk about are the law of attraction, lots of gratitude practices, how powerful love and gratitude are, that mind-body connection, we'll talk about that, mindset shifts so that we can have personal growth, so that we can have professional growth. These mindset shifts are awesome, especially when you can find yourself in one of those states where you have a block that's coming up. It's really stressing you out. How can you shift out of that state so that you can really quickly go back to a very productive state, a happy state for everyone around you? It just makes you feel real good. Let's go elevate your mind and tap that infinity button.
Hello, and welcome to Mindset Monday. I am Monique, and like the intro video suggests, I am an energy healer, and I work with people to help you learn about just the superpower that we have that is not necessarily discussed a lot, because we hear a lot about mindset, and we don't think to go deeper than mindset. And a lot of people think that they need to shift their mindset. They think that they need help with mindset, or that working with the mind and the brain is the way to go, when really it's something much deeper than that. And that is where I come in. And that is to help you address the energy of your body, because your mindset, the thoughts that you think, they are the end game, right? Like it all starts in the body, and then it shows up as the thoughts that we think. So I have been coming live inside of Zach's group, Zero to Infinity, to share with you different exercises every Monday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern time to help you connect to the energy of your body. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about why it is just so important to prioritize this connection, because like I said, we hear a lot about mindset, and we can probably even get into this school of thinking of like, well, how is this going to help me? Right? Like, give me something that I can like chew on. Like, tell me about my mind. Well, I want to tell you about your energy, because just like your mind sends thoughts, which are frequencies of energy, and sends information, your brain is constantly sending information throughout your body, right? Your energy field in your body, which is predominantly run by the heart sends more information to the brain than the brain does to the heart. So what does that tell us? That tells us that the energy of the heart is stronger than the brain, because the energy of the heart and the heart's energy field has actually been measured to be over 100 times greater than that of the brain. So when we can address the heart and work with the energy of the heart, which is what we're going to do today, and the energy of the body, then we can shift our mindset. We can shift our thoughts. We can shift our beliefs a heck of a lot easier than if we're just focusing on the thoughts themselves, focusing on the beliefs themselves, focusing on the mind itself, right? And not only does our heart send more information to our brain than our brain does to our heart, thus our body, but our heart has an energy field. And that energy field can be detected up to 3 feet outside of the body. And that can be detected by different devices and stuff. But what science is finding now is that this energy field is anything but empty. It's full of information. It is full of information. And that information is what either draws you towards or attracts things to you, into your life, into your reality. And if you're familiar with Dr. Joe Dispenza, he talks a lot about this. And so by working with the energy of the heart, we can draw things towards us a heck of a lot easier than if we're just focusing on our mind and we're just focusing on things associated with the mind. Like, I have to think about this, or I have to think my way through this. I have to problem solve this. I have to use logic, because the mind is based in the past. So it will then project past experiences onto the future. And the heart is not based in the past. It is, thanks, honey. I love your heart message. The heart actually connects us to our future. It connects us to the energy of our future because it knows no time, right? It just knows emotion. So when we can embody emotions like compassion, like love, like gratitude, like excitement, like confidence and empathy, then we are connecting to the emotions of our goals, right? Because when you achieve a goal, you're going to feel grateful. You're going to feel excited. You're going to feel full of love, or at least you think you are. And because the mind is based in survival, the heart is not. The heart is based in love and compassion and empathy. So when we can enhance those feelings in our body, then we expand our energy field. We actually become more energy, and thus we can create using our energy field versus using matter. Because all matter is, well, what we see is matter, this less than 0.000000001%. It's like 13 zeros. The less than 1% of our reality that we see as matter is all created as energy first, right? And because the mind is based in survival, just circling back to that makes us more dense. Those emotions are more dense that are associated with survival. So if we're always trying to think our way through things, or we're feeling anxious, or we're feeling frustrated, or we're feeling angry, or we're feeling a little insecure about something happening for us or something working out, then we're sending that energy up into our mind and our brain starts to problem solve. And when we're only using the mind to project into the future, we actually become more matter. And thus we're trying to solve problems with less energy. And that opens us up to less potential, less possibility. Because when we're opening up to less energy, we have less energy to work with. So, point being, we always want to open ourselves up to as much potential as possible, as much possibility as possible, because the universe is literally infinite possibility, right? That is what the universe is. It is infinite possibility. It is infinite abundance. And when we can connect to that frequency of infinite possibility, of infinite abundance, of gratitude, of love, of compassion, of empathy, then we can work with it. So the exercise today will help you connect to that. And I hope that you can take this exercise and just use it throughout your week, throughout the month, throughout the year ahead. Whenever you find yourself feeling a little frustrated or a little like backed into a corner or just doubting yourself, or you find yourself feeling a little anxious or a little just ungrounded, a little wobbly or shaky in your body, you can use this exercise and it can help you just connect back to your heart and connect back to using the power of your heart to then change the state of your mind. Because remember, the mind is the end game. The mind is the end result of the energetic state in the body. So we want to address the body first. So we want to work with the heart. So as you watch this, just go ahead and close your eyes and just listen to my voice and start to just pay attention to your breath. Breathing in through the nose, allowing your belly to expand, sighing out through the mouth. If you can make it an audible sigh, even better. And breathing in through the nose, feeling your belly expand, sighing out through the mouth. And one more time. Breathing in through the nose, allowing your belly to expand, sighing out through the mouth. And I want you to just bring to mind a time or a memory where you felt so loved, where you felt so surrounded by love. Maybe it was yesterday, if you celebrate Easter, you were with family, or maybe it was when you were a kid. Maybe it was a time that's just very random that's popping up in your mind. Maybe it's when you're by yourself in a reading nook, or last time you took a vacation. But just bring to mind a time when you felt so at peace, so loved, surrounded by love. You just felt really good. You remember feeling really good. And I want you to envision this memory. Just remember where you were. Remember what the weather was like. Remember who you were with. Remember the major feeling that you remember feeling, the most dominant feeling. And as you remember this, I want you to hold on to that feeling. What is that feeling? Just say it to yourself in your mind's eye. Was it love? Was it excitement? Was it gratitude, peace, appreciation? I'm remembering a time where I felt a really intense love wave for Zach when I was in labor. And as you remember this emotion, I want you to breathe it in and feel it expand in your chest. And as you breathe in, just envision this memory, feel this emotion. And as you exhale, just allow yourself to relax. And just continue breathing in through your nose, expanding that emotion, that feeling in your chest. It helps me to repeat the emotion in my mind as I'm also taking an in breath. And then as you exhale, just relax. Releasing any tension in your body. And go ahead and do that 3 more times. Envisioning this memory, Taking intentional deep breaths, breathing in this energy into your chest, filling up your heart with this emotion. Exhaling and relaxing and releasing any tension in the body. We want the body to feel so relaxed, so safe, so immersed in this emotion. Signaling that it is so safe to feel this. Continue breathing. Remembering that memory. Keeping your eyes closed. I just want you to really focus on this feeling in your chest, on the expansiveness in your chest. And we're going to go ahead and bring a hand up to your chest. And we're just going to start tapping lightly right on your chest. Anywhere around your chest, I'm tapping like lightly on my sternum. And just go ahead and repeat to yourself. You can do this out loud or in your mind's eye. It's safe for this emotion to be here. It's safe for me to feel this. It's safe for me to expand this emotion throughout my body. And as I expand this emotion, I expand this energy. Out into the field, connecting me energetically to my goals, my vision, my purpose. And just go ahead and put your hand over your heart. Go ahead and bring that memory back to top of mind. Again, just feeling that emotion. And as you have your hand over your heart, I want you to now bring into your mind's eye just an image of you achieving one of your goals. You're on the other side of achieving your goal. You did it. Notice where you're at. Notice who you're with. Notice the emotion that's associated with this goal is very similar to the emotion from your memory. The subconscious mind does not know the difference of what hasn't happened yet, what's already happened, or what's currently happening. So we're going to energetically connect this future vision with this emotion. So as you visualize yourself achieving your goal with your hand on your heart, just take a deep breath in through your nose, feeling that emotion from your memory of love, of compassion, of gratitude, acceptance, appreciation, whatever it is, peace, calmness that you picked. And as you exhale, releasing any tension in the body, relaxing. Just notice how good it feels to envision yourself being on the other side of your goal. Feeling that feeling in your body as you envision, connecting your heart to your mind, sending all these feel-good signals to your brain and outward into the field. And go ahead and just take one more really deep breath in. Sighing out. We're going to begin tapping right on the collarbone with both hands, anywhere near the collarbone. Saying, I'm ready for this now. The gratitude, the love, the excitement. I am ready to receive this now. It is safe to move towards this goal now. I am open to the universe to surprise me in the best way possible. I'm open to the universe to bring this goal towards me in the most unique, amazing, serendipitous way. Universe, show me how easy achieving this goal can be. I am ready now. I am open now. Thank you. Just go ahead and grab your wrist, take a deep breath in, and blow it out gently. And you can open your eyes. And I hope that you feel an expansion in your chest that maybe wasn't there before. And you feel more connected to your vision or your goal. And you feel more at peace with your vision or your goal. Because remember, the mind wants to know how. The heart does not need to know how. It just needs to know what you want. It just needs to know how it feels. Does not need to know the path there. You're always being guided. There are so many invisible strings being pulled. You cannot control everything, so stop trying. You can only control you and how you show up. And when you show up through an energy of love, of empathy, of peace, of happiness, of joy, of excitement, you are literally more energetic. And when you are embodying more energy, your energy field is expanded. When your energy field is expanded, we are bioluminescent beings. When your energy field is expanded, you are literally more bright. And when you are more bright, you are like a spotlight to your goals. Versus when you're constantly in your mind, constantly thinking, how am I going to do this? What's the next step? Feeling more anger, feeling more frustration, just feeling more heaviness and anxiety around figuring it out. Even as I say that, I can feel the density come in, the tension come in. And yeah, it will work that way, but you're going to burn yourself the fuck out if you're always taking action that way. We can align ourselves energetically first and know that there are always cooperative components working in our best and highest good, in the seen and unseen, but we have to show up first. Yes, we have to take action. But what's the point of taking action if it's not aligned? And if we want to align ourselves to our goal, we have to do so emotionally and energetically first. So take action from this place that you just aligned to. Now ask yourself, what action am I being asked to take today in pursuit of this goal? Because when you take an action, the universe takes 10. And it's just waiting for you. And when I say the universe, you can also insert source, God, higher power, whatever you resonate with. But when you take an action from this place, this heart-centered space, the universe takes 10. It's just waiting for you to get here, to meet you here, so that it can carry you forward. All day, every day. It's always working behind the scenes, even when you sleep. So I hope that this exercise, if anything, helped bring you more peace in this moment and more clarity throughout your next steps. Because when we're in that anxious state, or when we're constantly like thinking, our thoughts can get so jumbled that we have less clarity. When we take just a moment, I think this exercise took us about 20 minutes. When we take just a moment to relax, to get into the heart space, we have more clear thinking available to us. Because why? We've opened ourselves up energetically. So there are solutions making themselves available to us that we were closed off to before. So I hope that this exercise finds you and that you use it. And if you do, please let me know how you feel or what occurred for you throughout the day or the week ahead. And I will see you next Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time for the next Mindset Monday. And also, if you like this exercise or any of the previous exercises that we've done, I have a challenge coming up that starts April 10th. It is called the Magnetic Challenge, because we are already magnetic. Some of us are just muting our magnetism through being so focused in our mind, through thinking so much. And if you're like me, you're an overthinker, right? I have to practice what I preach, because if I don't, I will get so caught up in my thoughts that I will just find myself on a merry-go-round, just spinning in circles over and over and over again, right? And not actually making forward progress. I'll stay busy, but is that busyness making forward progress? Probably not, or at least as much as I would like. So the Magnetic Challenge is composed of different exercises, different teachings of different ways to connect to your energy, to enhance your energy, to essentially help you become more magnetic to your goals, to your vision, to whatever it is that you want to achieve. And I created this challenge because I was going through some health issues after Maverick was born, and I healed myself from energetic work, energetic healing. Yes, I had to take aligned action, but I had to figure out what that aligned action was, and I couldn't do it until I got into a heart-centered space, right? Because I had a panic attack and an anxiety attack because I was so in my head. And Zach supported me through that. And then once I got out of that, I was able to drop into my body and start utilizing the tools that I work with, but I had forgotten about. And I had healed myself in a very short period of time. So I'm giving you these exercises and giving you these teachings to help you achieve more magnetism towards your goals. And it's a 2-week challenge. It's called a challenge because you're being challenged to step up every single day for 2 weeks, right? To do an exercise every single day for 2 weeks. And these exercises are going to be short, less than 20 minutes. So if you are up for the challenge, it's only $55 until tomorrow, because tomorrow I'll be doing a live on my personal Facebook page. If you want to find me, my name is just Monique Hayes, my personal Facebook page. I'll be doing a live to talk more about it. So the price will go up then, but it's only $55 until then, because I wanted to make this very easily accessible to people. So if you're up for the challenge, then feel free to join. I will post the link in the comments, and you can get more information by clicking that link. And other than that, I will see you next Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern, and Zach will be live tonight for office hours at 5 p.m. Eastern. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Bye.